If you don't learn how to trade correctly, you will never be able to achieve consistent results trading Forex. Hey traders, welcome to We Trade Waves Weekly Forex Forecast. Guys, I really hope all of you are doing well and ready for today's video. As usual, it will be an important one, but make sure to keep watching till the end to not miss anything. In the past few weeks, I gave you some analysis for DXY top-down analysis. It was really good. Gold as well, and last week I gave you the special discount. This week, I would say in this video, I have something special for you, but again, keep watching till the end to get it. For this one, last week we're having a lot of events from, again, the peace deal to the tariffs, 100% tariff again on China from US. And there is as well the drones from Russia to Europe. A lot of things, guys, are happening at the moment in terms of in the world from the geopolitics side to, again, the Fed regarding what they will be doing next. They will be cutting 2 times or more. All of this, guys, is affecting the market, and we have uncertainty. For this one, again, all of you are new to We Trade Waves. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, tip, or move, and make sure to keep watching till the end. In case you don't know me, those of you are new, I'm actually Alan, trading coach. I'm actually one of the co-founders of We Trade Waves. It's here. This is our website, WTWwaves.com. You can check it in the description under this video or in the first comment. Again, just for you to know, if I go to this page about us, this is actually the team, We Trade Waves team. We are 2 co-founders, Alan and T, and we have our seniors here and our moderators who will help us inside the community. For this one, as usual, I will cover for you all the lists that you can see to the right side of the screen: DXY, euro dollar, pound dollar, gold, all the way down to US oil, Bitcoin, US30, and S&P 500. For this one, guys, again, I just want to make sure you know that if you don't know how to trade correctly, you will keep losing money or you will never be able to achieve consistent results trading Forex. I'm repeating that because this is very important. One single bad trade can wipe you out if you don't know how to trade. Anyway, I'll start with the XY as usual with this one, step by step, wave by wave, and most of you know actually our forecast, the bigger picture. In case you missed it, or in case you are new to We Trade Waves, you go to our YouTube channel. It's here. It's this one, We Trade Waves. You subscribe first of all, and then you go here and you watch some of these videos. This was last week. I'm here actually on weekly basis with you to give you the full analysis of all the charts and try my best to put you on the right side of the trade. So for this one, you have to watch this one, gold forecast. It was a very important one by T. As well, this was last week regarding the XY and regarding gold top-down analysis. You have to watch this one, guys. It was important. Again, you will learn a lot of things here from the structures to, again, how to trade the next wave. So back to the charts, to the XY. Last week, if I go to the 4 hours now, the big picture, again, you can check it from the video. For this one, market went to the upside. It gave us a corrective structure, and then it went to the upside more. For this one, personally, I was expecting market to give me a corrective structure first before the next up wave. So the up move was the bias, no question, but one more drop before the next up wave, it was expected. Back to this one, just to show you the before and after. This was the video last week. Again, guys, I want to just say thanks a lot for all of you are liking, commenting, and sharing on a weekly basis. Your comments, guys, actually, it means a lot to us. You keep doing that because, again, I'm reading every single one. And if you have any question, you put in the comment. I will answer this one personally. So for this one, DXY, again, I was expecting one more fall. First of all, up here. One more fall before the next up wave. Instead of this drop, market continued to the upside from here. So if I zoom in here, I think you will be able to see it. This was the price last week. It was here. So one more push up, it was expected before the next drop. And again, since you are watching, I would say for those who are watching till the end, I'll give you again more tips as usual. The price was here. As you can see, market gap to the upside. This was one of the textbook patterns for We Trade Waves to go for the buy. So if you will go for the buy here, you will make no less than 3 to 1 in one single trade from here to here. Now, what happened last week? Market opened with a gap. This gap, it was a sign to us that, all right, they are planning to buy dollar for this week. And that's why after this up wave, market went to the downside and then up again. The bias in terms of the up wave, it was correct, but one more fall didn't came here because we got the sharp down, sharp up, and market went to the upside to break this top. All right. So for this one, in terms of the bias, in terms of the structure, up was the move first, like we said before. One more drop if this will happen, and up after that. Okay. Instead of this, again, market went to the upside, pull back, and then all the way up due to all what was happening. This up wave, guys, as well was due to Powell was not actually mentioning anything about the rates because, you know, we have as well the US government closure at the moment. They are still closed. and all the, I would say, economic indicators, they are postponed. So for that reason, gold and dollar were pushing to the upside. Why both of them pushing to the upside? Because whenever we have uncertainty, usually investors, they go to the safe haven. And as well, in case you don't know, dollar is actually a safe haven asset as well. So dollar and gold, they push to the upside at the same time whenever we have uncertainty. And like I said to you, a lot of news events, guys, a lot of geopolitical events as well are happening at the moment in the world. Like I was actually saying, this was just one, I would say, part of it. The second part will be covered anyway by T tomorrow during the Sunday session for WTW Pro members. Those of you who are new, you go to the website to check what I'm talking about, all right? Those of you who are new to Weekend Waves. Anyway, for this one, that was perfect, Alan. What's next? For this, guys, regarding the dollar, I'm expecting the market to give me a corrective structure, one more fall before any next structure. Again, because all of you are watching, liking, and commenting, I'll explain you more about the structures. I'll give you more explanations here. Again, usually this will be for WTW Pro members, but I will give you this one, guys. And on top of that, I have something special for you. Keep watching to get access to it because it will be important. I can say to you right now, anyway, it will be access to a Q&A session. Let me say to you now again, it will be better actually. Next week, I'll conduct the monthly Q&A session usually for WTW Pro members. But I'll give you free access to all of you this time. Next week, I'll give you the details on our social media platforms. So you follow us on Telegram, Instagram, on YouTube, just to get the notification when about the timing and about how to get access. So the thing is, I'll say the special thing for this week, a special Q&A session will be conducted for all of you next week. The date, the timing will be shared later on our Telegram channel, on our YouTube channel as well. And here you can find all our official links on our website or in the description under this video. So you go to WTWwaves.com, you scroll down all the way to this one here, to the footer, and this way you can find all our official links. You follow us on all our social media platforms to get the notification and to get the access for that special Q&A session. Inside that session, guys, I'll go in details for some of the charts, some of the strategies, and as well, if you have any question, you can ask me live inside these sessions, okay? So, or during that session. For this one, back to the dollar and back to this one. What's next? Again, corrective structure. One more fall is what I can see next for this one next week. Of course, like I said, US president is coming to the Middle East on Sunday, and on Monday as well, they will sign officially the peace deal. This might as well shake the market. Any tweet from him regarding the tariffs again, anything happening from the geopolitics side, this will affect the market. If you follow blindly, if you don't apply risk management, money management, and you know how to trade like our members, you will not be able to make money. Okay, it's so easy to gamble in the next wave. It's so easy to trade based on emotions, but usually trading on emotions lead to big losses. Okay, mainly if you don't follow the 4 golden rules. If you don't know them, go back, watch some of our previous forecasts. You will be able to see them. Okay, so for this one, this is what I can see. Now, what after this, Alan? Again, usually I don't go to that much details, but it's okay now because again, this is the drop. This is the, I would say, if we want to follow the trend following structure, if we want to follow the basic structure, the trends, just simple trend. This is the drop. This is a low, lower high. Again, if you can read between the lines, guys, you will know what I'm trying to say to you. Once I go to pound dollar, I'll show you what I mean by that as well. So drop, this is a low again, up, lower high. This is a lower low, by the way. Drop, we have here a lower low, and then we have here what? A lower high. This is a protected high for now. Okay, our members, you know what I'm talking about. So if market needs to continue to the downside with the same trend, this will keep falling after this drop. So corrective structure drop first, and this can fall all the way down to break this low once more before the next structure, if this will be a trend continuation pattern. Make sense? At this point of the time here, after this corrective structure drop, we will update you. That's why it's very important to follow us on the Sunday sessions, daily sessions with our seniors, with our moderators, and the ones they update. All of this, guys, it's inside WTW Pro. All of these features, all of these live sessions is inside WTW Pro. In case you want to jump to the next level, you have to do so, because updates, you have to get them on a daily basis, not on a weekly basis. That's why we have the program, and that's why if you go to the website, you can find all the details on our website. So this WTWwaves.com, you go to here, and this is where you can find all the details about our program. Okay, WTW Pro membership, this one here, you can get all these features if you join. Again, just quickly before I continue, this is the dashboard that you'll get access to here and from day one. Also, if you go to this Discord community, this is the community that will get access to this one from day one. It's all in one solution. You will learn everything with us and you'll get access to the community. So back to this one, if this will be a trend continuation pattern, market will continue to the downside after this correction. So I'll change the color to blue, or let's go to green. One more fall after this one before the next structure. If not, and market will change the structure after that, one will push up from here. So this here, it will be actually the edge. And if you don't know how to read the edge and how to trade at the edge, you will lose money, okay? All of this will be covered in detail tomorrow during the Sunday session by T with the trades of the week. The trades of the week were actually given last Sunday. Every Sunday we give them. As you can see here, this is the trades of the week. We gave last week on October 5, Aussie yen to the upside. Most of you know where is it at the moment, and USOIL as well. So look at this one. This is Aussie yen to the upside. This is the before. If I go to this one here just to show you something for Aussie yen, look at that. So Aussie yen, that one, all the way to the upside, 4 hours. So from here, market gapped as well, all the way up. It was the perfect one. Some of our members were buying as well from here after this complete structure. Okay, this was one. The second one was here. Look at that. USOIL to the upside. Market went to the upside here. After that, market started to fall. So if I go to USOIL here, look at this one. USOIL, market went to the upside, 4 hours. This was the trade to the upside before the next drop. Up, corrective structure up. This was the move. Very good trade. Okay. So these were two trades covered last week during the Sunday session. If you don't follow them, or if you are not following, you will not get that anyway. Okay. So for this one, I hope this is clear for the XY guys. If it's clear, let me know in the comment section. If not, you can ask questions and I'll try to answer them. Okay. That's regarding the XY. Which shade to trade is up to you. For me personally, if I get a sell setup after this one, I'll go for the sell first before any next structure. I cannot, guys, makes it more clear for you other than that, because this is actually the full picture and that's the detailed one. Okay. Euro dollar for this one, exactly the same. I was expecting market after this drop to give me one push up before the next drop. So this wave never came. We've got this drop here after this gap. Again, if I go to the 1 hour to show you something here for euro dollar market, as I said to you, gap to the downside. This gap last Sunday, it gave us actually a sign that, all right, they are planning to sell the euro this week. And that's why you have seen market went to the downside. You broke the structure, pull back, and then all the way down to make new lows. What's next after this one? After this one, guys, I'm expecting market to give me a corrective structure upwards. So I'll push up, corrective structure up is what we can see next for this one. After this, we will update you. First thing first, if we get something like that, we know how to trade it. We know how to maximize profits. If you don't know, join, learn, and make money with us. Okay. So for this one, Alan, what if you are wrong here and market decide to go to the downside like this? If that happens, I will not be in the trade. You might lose your account. That's the difference. We apply, guys, risk management, money management, and we have a system in place. If you are not actually trading based on a system, you will keep losing again and again. It's not how trading works. If you need to follow blindly, if you need to gamble the next wave, you might get lucky 1, 2, 3 times, but at the end of the day, you will lose your account. If you will gamble the next wave, if you will try actually your luck, it's not for here. This here, you need to apply it based on a system, a proven system that is working. We have a proven system. You can learn it inside WTW Basic Pro. Okay. That's regarding euro dollar. Pound dollar for this one, market as well went to the downside after this pullback. Now for this, if I go to the 1 hour just to show you something regarding this one, look at this. I'll go back to the YouTube just shortly to show you something regarding this one. So we've got this drop last week, corrective structure drop, and I said to you, if market needs to go to the downside as a trend continuation pattern, I gave you something and I said to you guys, you have to learn between the lines. Market will never break this top. So in other means, I gave you a signal indirectly. And any proof for that? Of course, look at this. If I go to the YouTube channel, again, this was the YouTube channel. This was last week, DXY. This euro dollar, one more fall, as you can see here for euro dollar. I'm not sure if I can zoom in. No, I cannot for YouTube. So for this one, again, drop first. Drop first for euro dollar before the next of a market went downside, pull back, and then drop. Okay. Now for pound dollar for this one, look at that. I'll just try to play this for you so you can see. And no, this was 6 days ago, as you can see. Okay, so this was last week's forecast 6 days ago, and look what I said to you for pound dollar. For me personally, just to give you again one more tip, one more advice, since you are here to, again, you are liking commenting, if market needs to fall to the downside as a trend quotation, this is 1 hour. Again, I'm giving you some of the tips, guys, for those of you who are watching till then. If market needs to fall to the downside, it will not break this top. Okay, so if this will be a trend continuation pattern, market will not break this top. It will fall once more before the next up wave. Okay, so trading this one to the downside, if you are an advanced trader, you can do that by risking small, and you know what to do here if you want to risk this one. WTW, you know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, look at this one. This was pound dollar. Market went to the upside, never broke this top, and then all the way down. If you traded this one only as a trend continuation pattern, you'll be able to make 2, 3 to 1 and even more if you know how to trade correctly. Now, after this drop, instead of market giving us this up wave, started to give us this change of structure. This was a running flat, drop, corrective structure, drop. Under this low, market started to give us what? This up wave. So till now, I have given you actually more than one tip, more than one advice, and I'll give you more if you keep watching. Okay, now another advice for those of you who are still watching till now. Usually, market will not break tops and bottoms once anymore. Why? Because they don't want people who trade stop hunt to be in the trade. That's why you see most of the times market will break tops and bottoms 2 times before the next structure. This tip, no one will give it to you. This is only for weighted waivers. That's the advanced stuff that we cover usually during the monthly Q&A sessions inside WTW Pro membership. That's why, guys, learning how to trade correctly, it might help you to make a lot of money like our members. Again, before I cover it for you, what's next for pound dollar, look at this one. I'll show you this. This is Discord community. And every single week, I'm showing you the success stories. It's not one time, it's not cherry picking, it's on a weekly basis. And look at this one. This was just since last week, October 4, okay? So for this one, Justin was able to make profits. 9K profits is not small, guys, all right? To make 9K profits in 1 week, it's not small at all. After that, Handy was able to make money buying gold. After that as well, Muhammad, this was actually going from here all the way up. And look what he said, by the way. Look at this one. He said holding to TP 4020. What is 4020? This is a level given by T during one of the Sunday sessions. And again, if you want, you can go to YouTube channel here and you watch this one here. Or you know what? I'll play it for you right now. And after that, we continue the forecast. Watch this one.
Now, gold has been going to the upside. I really hope you guys have actually managed to make money this week as well, because I did mention that to you. Let me just go to the 1 hourly chart and explain that to you. On Sunday, I did say that to you, this is going to go to the upside, okay? Because again, my hunch for the gold is always, saying to me a few things. And as I've said to you, along with this, I'm actually compiling this one with the fundamentals, with the geopolitics, and any sort of tips that I'm actually getting from the internal guys, okay, who run this thing. So from those people, when you get something like this, you get to know that this is the trap to actually get people to sell it. Because I understand that there's an urge for all of you to sell this. Please don't. I've been begging you literally that please do not do that. In this year, do not touch the sell. It will crush you. Now, what's next? Remember, this drop here was just a completion of a correction, okay? What do you mean by that, T? I've given you the levels 3650. I've given you the level 3770. And then after that, I said that you wait. I'll give you the levels again one more time when the time is right. Now I'm giving you the level today again, 3960, 4020. Okay, these are the 2 levels that you want to keep an eye on. Now again, what does that mean? That does not mean you just go blindly and start buying it. Today is the 1st of October, and I'm giving you these 2 levels to keep an eye on. So every time market gives you something like this, you got to make sure that you look for a buys on the smaller time frame so you do not miss out on these sort of structures like that. Okay, now you might be wondering what structure would that be. So again, look at this. This is a very clear structure. Let me, for the sake of the structure, Let me take you to the 15 minutes to see that this is a corrective structure you have. You have an impulse, you have a correction, you have an impulse. And this was an impulse that you should be in it. Now, what's next? It's heading to the upside. Okay. Anytime market gives you a corrective structure, if you want to buy from here, wait. Let the market break 70, consolidate a small, and then push right back up. That would be your trade. As long as market is respecting this bottom here, 3,800, it will be heading to the levels that I've just given it to you. 3960, 4020.
Alright guys, you see what you are missing if you are not joining? These sort of levels and these sort of forecasts. So back to this one, again, I'll continue this before I go to pound dollar. Bilal as well, look at this. Bilal was able actually to make profits as well, 10K. And that's what I usually look for. Bilal, again, I'm so happy for you. Please keep doing the same thing and stay disciplined, right? This 7K withdrawal is what we usually look for. That's exactly how you should do it. And again, Bilal, thanks a lot. And those of you who think that Bilal just joined and start to make money, it's not the case. It will take time, guys, because to learn how to calculate it, to learn something new especially, it will take time. And it's not about years. It will take 6 to 7 months if you put the right work on it. It's not like you join, you start to make money. It's never like that. And at Tweeted Waves, most of you know about the transparency and who we really are and what we do. You can read anyway that from our faces. So for this one, again, Bilal, we are so happy for you. Keep doing the same thing. It will pay off. Okay. So again, Abdurazak, he was able to make money selling pound yen. Pound yen, it was actually a chart or a pair posted by one of our seniors and moderators. And as well, I was joining the daily session to give them the updates regarding this one. This was very nice one. Again, very good one. Other than this, or other than that, if I go to the downside, you will see as well Joshin, one of our moderators, he was actually posting all the charts that he was taking this week. And this is some of them, by the way. Look at this, 3.7 to 1, as well this 2.4, and all these charts, you can get them inside WTW Waves Pro. Okay. So again, without actually wasting more time here, what's next for pound dollar? Up, corrective structure, up is what I can see next before any next move. Do not follow blindly, do not over risk, do not jump in. If you don't know how to trade, you might lose your account. Okay. So for this one, let's jump to gold now. For gold, after this corrective structure here, market went to the upside without breaking to the downside. So here you've got this drop, corrective structure drop, want to push up, this up wave, it was anyway expected, it was no. After this up wave, I was expecting market to give me one more fall before the next up move. This drop never came. Market was too strong to the upside. We've got this sharp up wave for our close. It was very bullish sign. Gold was bullish, super bullish. After that, small corrective structure up, and market hit the target that I showed you at 40.20. This was 40.20, guys, by the way, and this was the target for gold for us. Even on Wednesday, we said to our members, guys, after this, gold has to correct. So every single wave, every single move, this instead of being a liquidity grab, it tends to be what? Market to break structure and continue to the upside. Due to what? Due to all the geopolitical tension that was happening last week. Okay. Plus, again, I'll not repeat them, but the government closure in US and all what I just said to you at the start of the video. Okay. So for this one, gold, most of you trade gold. What's next, Alan, for this one? Market went to the downside, give us a corrective structure drop. If this will turn out to be a corrective structure, which is the look of it, it looked like it's a corrective structure. One more drop before the next up wave is possible. It's a 50-50 probability chance till now. If market will give us a corrective structure here and the tension will still be high, up is the move. For me, for now, gold is super bullish and it will still be super bullish until the market proves us otherwise. With the tariffs 100% on China, China will retaliate and the geopolitical tension is still here. So everything is still as it is till now in terms of the direction. That's why gold is still to the upside. If you're in the buy, you move your stops and let market unfold. If you want to sell, you have to apply small risk. Without small risk, it will be suicide to selling gold even at the top. Okay. So selling without stop loss, over risking here, it will be so damaged for you in case market decide to go to the upside sharply and break tops again and again. You get me? For now, this, if it gives a corrective structure, want to push up before any next move. All right. Yes, US president is coming to you at the Middle East on Sunday. He will say something about the peace, of course. He will have a speech as well. He'll be going on Monday to Egypt. And this one, again, if this will be no more tension in regards to the trade deal, we might get one more drop as what? As just confirmation for the pattern, confirmation for the correction before the next up wave. Okay, for now, if you're in the buy, you move your stops. If you're not in the buy and you want to sell, you have to apply small risks. That's all what I can say. Okay, more details, if this will be one of our trades of the week or not, this will be covered by T tomorrow during the Sunday session. Do not miss it and join WTW Pro. Aussie dollar for this one as well, market went the downside unexpectedly. I was expecting this to push the upside. I was wrong for this anyway. I was expecting market to push the upside here before the next drop. Market decided to fall, and this as well due to the tariff tension again between US and China, because you know economics will be affected big time. So for this one, what's next? At the moment, I'm looking for the buy setups for this to the upside. And this can be running flat for another drop, or it can be just a small corrective structure for another fall. If I want to trade Aussie dollar, I'm looking for the buy setups only before any next structure. Do not try to catch falling knife. You have to look for a strategy to get into the trades. Without a strategy, you will keep losing again and again. A walking strategy, of course. New Zealand dollar, exactly the same. One push up was expected. We've got this up wave. After that, market started to fall. What's next? Any up wave here, any buy setup we get, we will go for it. Let me delete this one anyway. It's anyway done. Any up wave here, it will be a wave to look for, to the buy setup. Okay? Any buy setup we get from New Zealand dollar, I'll be going for it personally. This is a complete structure till now, just extended at the end of the one, at the end of this wave. And if we get something like this, by the way, this will be the ending structure, just to give you another tip. Ending structure, ending diagonal before the next up wave. This wave will be coming. We are waiting for it, and we will trade it if we get the setup. Okay? Dorian for this one, market went to the upside after this gap again. If we get a corrective structure, one more fall before any next move. For Dorian, I'm looking for the sell setups. Dollar Swiss for this one, if you bought under this low, you must have made money. This was a trade to the upside, corrective structure up, corrective structure up. Now, market started to fall again. If Swiss will be strong and dollar will start to get weaker, this will be a drop to break this low once more as a trend continuation pattern. For now, I don't want you to focus on this all the way down, but if you get a sell setup after this corrective structure, you go for it. It will be worth taking. Okay? DORCAT for this one, market went to the upside. What's next? Corrective structure for another push up is what I can see next for this. Okay, DORCAT, you know we're biased to the upside after this corrective structure and after this one as well. What's next? Corrective structure, another push up is what I can see next, unless market will give us a sharp drop. In case this will happen, another push up will be coming as well, and this will turn out to be an expanding flat before the next up wave. Which wave to trade is up to you. For us, we'll be focusing on the buy setups for this, not the sell setups. Yes, all for this one. Again, this was one of our trades of the week, as I showed you at the start. This was a good one. We've made money trading this one, and now market started to fall due to the tariff situation. What's next? This will give us a corrective structure, most likely, before the next drop or the next up wave. In all the cases, up is the move. Any buy setup we get, we will go for it. Okay? Either this will be a corrective structure or as an impulsive wave, up is the move. Any buy setup, we will look for it. Bitcoin, last night, market gave us this drop, and this drop was expected anyway. This was liquidation for all the people who actually were buying with leverage, and this happens every single time, guys. It's not surprise. And you know how the market touched my level here, 125, before this reaction. Last week, market was here and I said to you, this, guys, is a contracting flat. Market went to the upside and started to drop. What's next? We might get a corrective structure, one more fall before the next up wave. So one more fall is still possible. I don't think this drop is enough, or this liquidity grab is enough. We still have a lot of liquidity here and even here, which means if we get a slow move to the upside and not a sharp rebound, market will be falling again before the next structure. Okay, that's why, guys, it's very important to follow us on a daily basis if you can inside WTW Pro to get the updates, because without the updates, you might be actually trading the wrong direction or the wrong bias. Okay, so for this one, this is what I can see now before the next move. US30, I said to you, I was telling you guys since the past few weeks and past few months, every new high is the potential last high, and we've got the drop yesterday due to the tariff situation. If China will retaliate, most likely, we will get another drop for this one. But those of you are investing, there should not be any worry for you, because as investor, every drop is an opportunity. So for this one, if we get a corrective structure, one more drop, it will be great, okay? Because this will confirm a corrective structure and then up again. Now, Alan, what if this will fall more? If this will fall more and you're trading this one, you must be in profits, no question, because you've got the sell setup and market started to fall. What I'm expecting, corrective structure, one more drop before any next move. The next up move, it might be a buy, of course, if market actually will digest that, and then market will push to the upside. For now, this is what I can see based on the current market condition, based on the current geopolitics situation, and based on what we know for now. Which wave to trade again is up to you. SPX, the same thing. I was telling you guys, market will be falling, and we've got this fall. This was, I'd say, this is the first wave of the next structure. Do not miss, guys, the sessions on Sundays, because we will cover all the geopolitics situations. Like always, we'll start with the fundamental events, what we have next week in the Forex Factory, what the geopolitics actually, how they will affect the market, in which direction, with all the charts that they are not covered here. Majors, minors, indices, cryptocurrencies, commodities, stocks, and any request that you have, you can ask T Live tomorrow during the Sunday session. It's every Sunday for WTW Pro members at 12 p.m. UK time. Do not miss these sessions plus the trades of the week. So look how much value you will get just by investing $145, I'd say, in yourself. Because if you don't invest in yourself, you will never be able, guys, to grow, and you will never be able to make money consistently trading Forex, like I said. So invest in yourself, join, get the knowledge. There is a lot of things, guys, to grasp inside WTW Waves, from the learning process to the tools, to the suggested brokers, to the community, to the day live sessions, to the masterclass, to the investment advice. A lot of things, guys, are inside. It's the #1 solution, and it's the only solution that you need if you'd like to become an independent, successful trader. With that note, I wish you a successful trading week. You trade with care, guys, and I see all of you next Saturday. Thank you very much.